Hello, beautiful mutants and eclectic minds of the world. I think I'm going to go back to that one because, well, it just sort of like has a good flow to it. So there. It's Monday, and yeah, I'm in a good mood. First full day back. Sticking with the plan. Hourly breaks. Every 2 hours, I'm taking a break for 15 minutes. I don't care if I have nothing to do. If I stare at the wall, I'm taking 15 minutes off. And then lunchtime, usually half hour, I do my, half hour lunch thing, so that's no problem. And then, yeah, so, and the music, was listening to like binaural beats or like, study music sort of thing. But then I found a 3 hour YouTube video of Mozart music in 432 hertz, which of course is nature's music. For some reason, in the early 1900s, well, by 1950, I think, or 40, it was already determined worldwide that 440 was going to be the tuning rate. So, but a lot of people use 432. Anyways, not talking about music today, although one of these days I should just talk about music. Because I could probably make an interesting music video. No, an interesting video talking about music. I've actually got this book by Colin Wilson that is like Colin Wilson on music, and it's the Brandy Damned or the Damned. There's some subtitle that anyway. And sorry. Um, so yeah, this is going to be a quick video. I've already like wasted the first 2 minutes just talking about, well, nothing in particular. So let's get on with it. So Saturday morning, I watched two videos that had a profound effect on me. I've already sort of talked about the second video. Well, not on this channel, but maybe I will in a future time. I'm going to talk about the first video regarding that referred to Sir Roger Penrose and the CCC, and I can't remember what the CCC stands for, but on Saturday when I went grocery shopping, the CCC stood for can of coffee, $17.99, outrageous, but it's Folgers breakfast blend, only the best. And then what were the other two C's? Conditioner, and see if I can remember the other C. It wasn't creamer. It was, I don't know, but the fourth C was candy, a chocolate bar. What was the third C? Cat food. There we go. Case cat food. Anyways, so yeah, so memories is fine, I guess, when I want it to be. Maybe I should really work on more about like thinking about like like maybe like just 4 hours ago, and then and then work it to like, because what did I do 4 hours ago? No clue. What did I do an hour ago? No clue. I was working. I had no clue what I was doing. Um, Maybe that's why I have difficulty working, because every day I wake up, and I forget how to, not forgot, just think that I forgot. A classic example was like last week I didn't do activity notes, and why am I still talking about my work? Okay, we're talking about work. So the CCC, cosmological, cyclical, something. But anyways, my interpretation from the video that I watched that talked about this as well as other stuff sort of thing is that the universe begins with a big bang. But it's just not one universe, it's two universes on alternating sides, on opposing sides. And the universes, and this is what I sort of like never sort of thought before, but they said that the universe had slowed down for a period of time, and then all of a sudden just started rapidly expanding. And then this is mostly for Penrose, but somebody really good friend of mine has mentioned it to me before as well. Is as that and it makes totally sense to me, is that at the remote future, so the end of the universe, when everything has decayed and all there's left is photons, and photons have no mass, and if there's no mass there's no time, and so the universe, just as mass as it is, probably by this time, like I said, there's a whole bunch of black holes and like just photons will collapse onto itself and start it again. And this is on both sides. And then they also showed a diagram regarding like On the top is black holes, and on the bottom is white holes. I don't even know what white holes are. So I see. I'm still learning like lots every day. But then what they say, so yeah, so we're in recurring universes. So there's like infinite universes. That's what I was formulating, was a thought as what what I was thinking is that there's infinite universes existing all at the same time in all the states that there is, and there's consciousness that is that. And what they're saying, like, okay, so let's step back a bit. So when a universe collapses on itself and then the Big Bang happens again, right? So the remote future is essentially the same as the Big Bang, except the Big Bang is very hot and the remote future is very cold. So like I said, the universe collapses on itself and then explodes again. Done this many times. But this is where the interesting part is that, okay, consciousness is everywhere, right? So what happens to consciousness at the very end of the universe? Well, it still exists and it rides along in the collapse and the rebirth sort of thing. So consciousness exists forever as well. Everything is infinite. And if you check out the YouTube channel that I watched this video, is Versa Deco, and a lot. He only publishes every few months, sort of thing, and they're always very good. I've watched probably a good 15 to 20 of his videos, and this one just came out on Saturday. But his picture is of an infinity symbol. One is blue, one is red, and the Big Bang is middle, right? So the right side and the left side. So are we in the left universe right now, or the right universe? Or do we just keep flipping between universes? And then, of course, there's so much more of that I haven't talked about, but that'll be for the next video. Stay tuned.